In today's video, we're going to play around on the Joomla site. I'm going to get you to make pages so that we can test out an IP redirection menu plugin. And we'll see if your country shows up. Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too. Thanks for tuning in to Watch Me Work live stream number 127 here on the Basic Joomla Tutorials YouTube channel, where I show you my favorite extensions, tools, and tips for building and maintaining Joomla sites. This video is brought to you by mysites.guru. Head on over to mysites.guru, get a free site audit for your Joomla site. Check out all the information and tools that will save you time and money managing one or multiple Joomla sites. And if you decide to subscribe, use the coupon code BASICJoomla and you'll get your first month free. All right, well, I am already organized today, pretty organized. As you know, I had this lined up yesterday, so I've already been in chat, and Mary and Bjorn were being very mean to me, made me cry. No, I said I'm really organized. I wonder what'll go wrong, and Mary said that's why she tunes in sometimes. So very good. All right, so we'll probably have to say this a couple of times, but I have a client who needs some IP geolocation so that when a visitor comes to the site and clicks on a link, it takes them to a page that is geared for their, ultimately we're hoping for a province or state. So I found a plugin that will redirect menus based on the country of origin, and I've been talking with the programmer of that too to see if it's possible to get it changed for state. So we'll talk about that along the way. And so let's turn our attention to the screen and we will just get going. All right, so where do I change that on? I'll change that right there. Oops. Huh. Well, that's very interesting. That is the wrong screen. Yeah, now we know what's gone wrong. I accidentally clicked the update button on Streamlabs OBS here. So we've got the wrong, it has switched screens. I wonder if I can, let's just see if I can fix that. You'll watch me do it right here. Capture, no, display, oh, look at that. Wow. All right. That was a close one, but that worked out well. All right. So here we are at JDEV Extensions, and they have a couple of products here. I really like how plain this site is. I get it because Alexander Elise, it's his birthday today, we've got our extension that we're selling now, and I've just started out with a very basic page, so that's kind of cool. It's got a couple of extensions here. The one we want to check out today is user GeoIP location, and it costs $15. And yeah, basically it adds, we'll see, adds a field set to standard Joomla menu item form. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. I bought it yesterday for my client because it already has some use for us, even though it won't do provinces yet. So let's go to Extensions, Manage, and Install. And over on my other screen, here are the two plugins. One is content and one is a system plugin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload both of those one at a time. Let's take this and drag that. All right. And then we'll install the other one. And that will be good. We're going to go to extension. Now you'll see here, this uses the Maxmind Geolite 2 database, and that comes with the plugin already installed. From time to time, you'll want to update that. And I emailed, let me just, his name has totally escaped me right now. Whoops, that's not what I want. I don't want that. Here it is over here. Yes, I emailed, and Roland is his name. Roland got back to me, and he sent me an updated database and instructions on how to install it. Maybe we'll do that later after we're done playing around. Hello, Chuck. Good to see you today. All right, so we've installed those two plugins. And now we're going to go extensions and plugins. We'll sort by the ID column on the right. And they are already published, which is great. So now what we can do is in the back end of the site, we're going to go to Menu and Main Menu. And you will see, I'm going to, well, let's just click on this home menu item. We will now see that there's a tab here for Location IP Menu Redirect. And so what you can do is set up a redirect for this particular menu link. I'm not going to do in this because I don't want to do it on the home page. Although I wonder if that would work. We could play around with that later. But you pick the countries to redirect. So let's say if someone's visiting from Albania, and then you select which menu item to redirect them to. And then you can pick what type of redirect type to do. So what we're going to do is this, to test this out. I'm going to close that. What I have done is for today, I have set the nosecrets.democorner.com site, which I'll post a link to right there. If you go and create an account, you'll automatically be made a super user. And now there's going to be some doubling up because Chuck and Mary are both in the States. But if you want to go and create an article that is the name of your country where you are, and then go to the main menu and create a single article, create a link to a single article, named your country, and select the article that you've created, then what I will do is I will go into a page that I'm making, which will be a starting point, and then we can test it in your different countries. And we can also test it because I have a VPN and I can test from different countries too. So Mary and Chuck, you're going to have to fight over who does the US one. Bjorn, of course, is going to do the Norway one. Let me start by going in and to content and articles. And I'm going to create a new article, and I'm going to call this starting point. And this will be if the redirect for your country is set up properly, you will not, set up properly and working, you will not see this message. All right, and let's see, I gotta fix the spelling here. Okay, you are, and COUNTRY, and let's just give this a paragraph heading center like that. Uh-oh. You got this when you register. What did you get when you registered, Bjorn? User not super administrator. Huh. All right. Let me just create. Okay, starting point. Save. Oh, by the way, okay, well, I'll do this so that we can't see your email address today. I set users. Hold on. I'll move this off. I set users, manage, options, new user registration. I set it to be super users. I'll tell you what, I guess what I'm going to have to do is I'll set it to registered. As you register, let's try that. Go ahead and try again. And as you register a profile, what I will do is I will just go and make you guys super users. So I'll just watch chat. Put this over in the other screen here. I'll just watch the chat and go ahead and make you guys super users. So I said the Joomla site so that all new accounts makes people super user. But there must be, maybe there's a failsafe so that you can't do that for creating new accounts from the front end. So, all right, there's something else that didn't quite work out. Here's to being organized, because otherwise it would be in a mess. All right, so in the meantime, I have created that content. So I'm going to go menu, main menu. I'm going to add a new menu item, and this is going to be called starting point. And I'm going to go select articles. We will go to a single article. I'm going to select starting point. Okay, save and close. An error was, oh, come on. I even have that off. Sending notification. All right. Well, let's just see here. Let's go cancel. All right, Bjorn, it still did create you. So I'm going to oh, I can't even oh, yeah, I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to assign you to super user group. Save and close. Okay, probably global configuration. I probably on this demo site do not have from let's see. That I'm just setting up the email settings for sending notifications, and it sounds like I did get an email. So Bjorn, your account is there. Just create it so you can, that will work for you. All right. And maybe the notification is there now because I have a from email address. We'll see. I'll just check very quickly here. I did get the test mail, so maybe that is going to work now. All right. Let's get back here. All right, Chuck, I see you've created a profile, so you are now a super user. So Chuck, if you want to go ahead and create a page for the States. See, Mary played it cool there. She didn't even fight for position. She just let you get right in there. Okay, so now the next thing that I need to do is on that menu item that I've created, starting point, I will need to create reassignments based on countries here once you guys make the links to your countries. All right, so, and then that means I'm going to open up a private window in Brave here. Nope, I'm going to open up a Chrome window because I want to log into here. Great. Now what I have here in Chrome, new, let's see, nosecrets.democorner.com. What I've got here in Chrome is I will use NordVPN, and I can test this from different countries as well to see how well that works. Yeah, Chuck got the same error. Okay. Bjorn has created the article, so go ahead and create a menu link because we'll need that. And then we'll be able to test. Yeah, and who knows? Who knows? I think it should work now creating a profile. But Chuck, you do have a super user profile, so. All right, so let's go refresh. And let's take a look at content, articles, open. Go there, hello from Norway. That's a great way to do it. Mary says, thanks for playing on Team USA. All right, so on that VPN, I already have, now I'm curious, I don't think that because I'm using it in a different browser than I'm streaming, I don't think it's going to affect if I switch servers in that window there. So, all right, let's see here. now, what do we have for peoples on here too? That is something that we're looking for. I don't need that window anymore. And is this it? That's not it. There we go. Users. Menu added. Okay. Now somewhere. Okay, there we go. I just want to see. All right, just seeing how many people are on here. So let's refresh. All right, so if I go into starting point and I go to location IP menu redirect and hit plus, and I'm going to direct Norway to this Norway menu link, and I think I'm just going to do 300, not modified. So let's see. Go ahead and give that. Now, so on the refresh the page, Bjorn, and click on starting point, and hopefully the Norway link will come up. And we'll see. Now, Chuck, you can go ahead and make a page for the US. Chuck says, yes, it showed up. What do you mean it showed up, Chuck? Chuck, did it show up to... Did you go to... you didn't end up seeing Norway, did you, Chuck? Chuck might be on a bit of a delay there. Wait and see what happens here. Yo, you don't have any access to menus? All right, let me just check a link not working. All right. All right, let's see here. First of all, let's go into the back end here. I want to see users without giving away email addresses. Okay, here we go. Fresh. No secrets. Chuck has no access to menus. Maybe try logging out, Chuck, and logging back in. You are a super user, so that should work. All right. So now here we go. Oops, daisy. I'm getting too many of those things there. All right, so let's close this. And we'll open up. Oh, no, I want to open up Firefox. I want to open up Chrome. All right, so here I'm going to go here to VPN, and I'm going to go for a specific country, Norway, and I'm connected through Norway in this browser. So let's go to nosecrets.demo.corner. Now, if I click starting point, I want to end up at showing the Norway page. Oh, you know, okay, I see. Let me try this. All right, I did experience this yesterday, starting point. Let me try on the, on the menu. Instead of not modified, let's do a redirect 307 temporary redirect. Let's try that. All right. Oh, that one didn't work. Let's try. All right. I did run into this yesterday. What did I do yesterday when I was, because this happened, and then let's try 301 here. All right, so let's just try this here. Let's remove that. Let's refresh. Oh, the link itself is not working. Ah, okay, so that, all right, hold on for a second then. The link appears to be a menu heading. Really? No, I didn't. Single article. Clear that. Select. Starting point. Save. Let's go to the page. All right, so that worked. Let me try it on my, maybe the link was wonky there. Let's try this. Let's refresh. That is working there. Mouse over. Now Firefox might be caching this, so let's see here. Let's do a new incognito window. Let's do demo. No secrets. Demo corner. All right, so there's something weird with that link. So let's try this now. We'll go into menu, location. Let's switch this to Norway and select redirect to Norway. We'll leave it as a 301. And then this other window over here, I'm going to click start point. All right, so now it's redirecting for me. There's something, all right, so move permanently seem to be the issue. Give that a try now, Bjorn. That seems to work. Now, let's see, let's go to menus, save and close. Okay, content articles. Chuck, we need an article for, are you able to log in yet, Chuck? Team USA? So I go here and refresh, starting point. If the redirect your country is set up properly and working, you will not see this message. So of course I'm in Canada. There is no redirect for Canada. Yeah, I had to refresh the. I had to go into an incognito window. I think something gets cached in the browser because it is working. Here, I'll show you. Let's see here. So here I am. You'll see here. I'm logged in. I'm connecting through a VPN access in Norway, and when I click on starting point, it redirects to the article Norway calling. But I had to open a new Chrome browser incognito for that previous thing to start working. So I'm not sure what may have happened there. Okay. Now let's see here. Where else will we try here? I'm going to try. I'll make a new article and say hello from Switzerland. Switzerland. I'll just call that Switzerland. Oops. And we'll save and close that. Okay, so incognito's working. Okay, so that was probably the first link there was probably not working. Maybe creating the menu link and the redirect at the same time is an issue, because I did create that menu. Oh no, I didn't. I don't know. I do not know. All right, so I got Switzerland here. Let's go to menu item, menu, main menu, and we will go to new, and I'm going to go to Switzerland, and we will do this, articles, single article, select Switzerland, save and close. Now I can go to starting point, and I'm going to add another redirect for Switzerland, and we'll leave that move permanently. It might have been the HTTP redirect that I did as well. Whoops, I didn't select Switzerland for the redirect. Now, if I bring this over, let's switch. Let's look for a specific country, SWIT, Switzerland. And now, if I refresh, the Norway page will still show. But if I click on Switzerland, hello from Switzerland. So that worked. Very nice. Now I'm going to try changing Switzerland from a 301 to a 302. And let's see if that breaks the link. Switzerland. Norway. Switzerland. Starting point. Starting point. Oh, now starting point keeps. Let's see. Even though I'm connected to Switzerland, which is interesting that Switzerland's country code is CH, but index starting point, and that is going to Norway. But you know what I bet's happening there? I think that the browser has memorized a redirect. Remember, the one that we were doing was a permanent redirect. I wonder if the browser caches that information somewhere. Yeah. So I click on starting point. It's still bringing up Norway. So let's go home. Let's go starting point. Interesting. Now, of course, this is not the plugin necessarily. This is, yeah. Let's go here. Settings. Let's clear the cache here. browsing history, cookies, cached images, files. Probably somewhere there's. All right, so of course, here I can do this just right in Chrome here, right? Never mind. Settings for Google Chrome, clear browsing cache, cookies, other site, download history, to passwords, autofill foreign data. Let's open a new incognito window. Demo, no secrets. If the browser is memorizing it, that's not a problem, because your users would be it would be local to them anyways. So let's click starting point. All right. Let's see here. Get back to chat here. Yeah, close the incognito window. Good suggestion. If I close that, close that, close that, open this, and let's go to nosecrets.democorner.com. Starting point. Now, see, this is that other one that seems to be memorizing the cache, and I don't. Starting point. Let's try this one. Let's do this with I hardly ever use Edge. So oh, and that said, I'm not connected through the VPN. Let's just click starting point. So that worked. But I don't have NordVPN on here. So obviously Chrome is caching something. Let's go to Chrome. Let's do a new incognito window. Let's go to no secrets demo.corner, right? No secrets.demo.corner, starting point. There we go. All right, so I closed Chrome right out, went back, and there's starting point. I'm connected through Switzerland. It went to Hello Switzerland. Okay, we're back. So there's obviously some caching that happens in your browser for some of these redirects. Now, if I switch here and go back to Norway. All right. And I click starting point. Okay, starting point that time goes back to Switzerland. But it might be, like I said, it might be what I'm selecting for the redirect here. Redirect found. So maybe it's not modified that we want, or temporary redirect. See, this would have an impact on being spidered too, I guess. Well, not really. I guess if the search engine that's spidering you was spidering you from the U.S., it wouldn't redirect to Norway. Try Brave with Tor. I don't want to do anything with Brave just because that's what I am. Oh wait, that's not what I'm streaming in. I could try that. I'm gonna go. All right, so let's just close this. Let's go content articles. All right, still no US article here. Chuck created an article. I don't see your article, Chuck. Cannot link the article via the backend menu. Yeah, Chuck, I don't see I don't see an article here yet. All right. All right, so let's go switch this to here. Let's go Norway. All right, connect to Norway here. Let's go open up a new page. Starting point. There's Norway. Okay, let's go to here. Search for a new country. Switzerland. Yeah, and what is Tor in Brave? I'm not familiar with it. Is that like a torrent? See, Norway is memorized there even from that. So the next experiment then would be this. Let's go to articles, and so let's go to the menu. All right, menu, main menu. Okay, so we got starting point. We have Switzerland, so starting point. The article is finished. All right, so single article, starting point, IP location. Maybe we want to put not modified. No. I wonder if temporary redirect is what we want. We'll try this with the US one. We're going to set it out to be a temporary redirect. Chuck has the article finished. Bjorn has given me a link for Tor. Wikipedia's not. Tor network. Oh, Chuck has made a lecture. Okay, so oh, that link did not go full length for me. All right, so the Onion Router is free open source software enabling anonymous communication. It directs internet traffic through free worldwide voluntary overlay network. Okay, the core principle Tor is okay. Is Tor is it just a Chrome add-on for Brave, or is that an actual thing in Brave? Let's see. Oh, new private window with Tor. Ah, there we go. All right. No secrets.demo.corner. Of course here, oh yeah, I won't see which country. Yeah, that probably would affect it too. Because if I go starting point, yeah. Yeah, it's Brave super secure. So it probably doesn't even show the country maybe. All right, so Chuck's got, okay, so let's save and close this. And we just need a menu. Chuck, are you making a menu to that article? Or are you still not able to do that? If not, I can make it. Whoa. You're not able. Huh, that's strange because, all right, well, I'll just make it. Let's go new, call it USA. That's really peculiar. I wonder if there's just some weird caching that's happening from when you created your account. Because I did make you super user, but articles, single article, select. Yeah, that's your article's still not showing up here. I wonder why that is. Oh, okay, there's hi. There's hi. Okay, so I had to refresh. Now look at Chuck here. I'm gonna change your hi to USA, just so we can keep track of these. All right, now we can go to the menu item. Now let's refresh here. Make a new one. We select. No. Yeah, it's gonna be articles. Select. There we go. USA. Save and close. All right, so that leaves us with me going back to the starting point. And what we're going to do is do another search here. And if the country is the United States, we're going to redirect to USA. And this time we're going to do a temporary redirect. And see what the caching does with that. All right, so now we'll go back down to Chrome here. Going to close all windows. Going to open Chrome. We're going to go here, search for a specific country, USA, United States. And we're going to go no secrets. democorner.com. Next, so if we go to starting point, yes, so I think it's, let's see, let's try not modified. I think that is what is doing things to the links, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, all right. So something... Oh, Chuck, you get... Okay, so it's working for you. Why is that? Why am I not able to click on that? Yeah, if I click on USA, that shows up, but that link is not working for me. Strange. But it works for you. All right, I'm going to close that. Open this again. No secrets. Demo car. Starting point. Huh. The other links are working, but for some reason that doesn't work. So let's try incognito window. No secrets. Demo. Okay, so that, all right. Something is, okay, so I click starting point, and I'm not getting the USA message there. Okay, but if I go back to, let's go back to Norway, and I click starting point, then I get Norway. And of course, we know that if I search for a specific country and go to Switzerland, click starting point, the browser will go to Norway because it remembers it. Okay, so Chuck, it's working for you. So there's something Something about my cache, the very first time I created that link, that it wasn't working. Because if I close this, and close that, and open this, and go incognito, I'm now connected through Switzerland. I click starting point. Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, so that's not working. I want... So let's try this. Just search for this. Search for specific country. Let's go back to Norway. I wonder what makes that link break. Huh. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is caching issues because everything else is working. So there must, and there is a link down at the bottom showing it. So basically, what's happening is, I bet the browser is saying starting point. It's showing that it's from Norway, but it's trying to go somewhere else. Yeah, all right. So, which is not really, I mean, we're using it kind of in a strange way here, doing our tests and playing around, because someone visiting your site is not going to keep changing their location like we are. So, yeah. So let's go home. Control-Shift-R. Starting point. Yeah, some kind of caching. Maybe it's even my router or something weird like that. All right. Well, as you can see, it's a pretty simple addition, and it's working for first-time visits to the site. Of course, the thing with using IP databases is that the redirecting will be as accurate as the databases are. And so actually what part of my plan is right now, I'll show you. We'll go to regular labs and make sure I've got the right screen here. Yeah, so I'm going to go GeoIP from regular labs. And what I'm going to do is I can use, if I'm using GeoIP from regular labs, it does work for continents, countries, regions, states, postal codes, and ranges. And so what we probably will do is set up a link. It's for my friend Rick, who owns Smart Drive Test. Set up a link to a demo driving test quiz, and people will click on it. And if they're from the US, it will take them to a US page and give them some opening links. Oh, it looks like you're in the US. Which one of these would you like, the generic one or the one for your state? And he has certain states. And I'm going to use conditional content from regular labs to look and see which state those people are from and guess and do a bunch of coding that way. So people will go to the US quiz, the general quiz, a demo quiz, and then it will say, hey, it looks like you're in California. Do you want to take the California quiz? Click here, and it will take them to that page. Ultimately, what we'd like is for the menu redirect to see that they're in California and take them right to the California page. But I can do it in the mismatch here. Bjorn says it would be a security issue if you got to change the link if you only change country with no cache emptying. Probably. Yeah. You've got to change the link if you only change the country. Yeah, it would just take you to different content, but I could see that. I mean, this particular extension that we're looking at today, which is whoops a daisy, where'd you go? Looks like we maybe closed it. This one, it would be really great if there's jurisdictions that you don't want to see content. So, for instance, let's say you're in Canada. There's different contest rules in the province of Quebec. So let's say I was having a contest, but I did not want to run it in Quebec. If I could exclude people from Quebec, if they went to a page that says, "We're really sorry, it looks like you're visiting from Quebec, and the contest is not available to people from Quebec," then that would work really well. Or if there's content that shouldn't be shown in certain countries for whatever reason. Anyways, it's kind of it's another tool for us to have working on sites when suddenly it's like, oh, how could anybody from this country, how could I redirect them to something? And it turns out that the Max Lite GeoIP database, or whatever its proper name is, may actually be able to do cities as well. So you might want to have a special page for people visiting from a certain city. For instance, in my case, just thought of this. Let's say I have a generic page for people to hire me to work on their web page, but I make it so that anyone who on Vancouver Island, when they click on the link, it will redirect them to a special page saying, "Hey, it looks like you're visiting from Vancouver Island. I'm from Vancouver Island too. Let's get together for a coffee and talk about your site needs." So, okay, Chuck's got to go. Yes, Chuck, I will give you a holler. Chuck and I are in the middle of a conversation, and I'm all over the place. So, all right, thanks, Chuck. All right, this other extension I think is probably one that let's see. Okay, I haven't seen this one. Interesting. See, define visitors' geolocation by IP automatically read that inspector. You'll be able to. You can choose whether to make a redirect between websites or only in case you have several sites. You can manage your traffic in a few mouse clicks. Yeah, and that is it's a component and a plugin. Alrighty, well let's check this one out too. Let's just download that. Oh no, it looks like I already have it. Alright. So let's go extensions, manage, install. And put that in there. Now this is a component, and I noticed it looked like it was also a plugin. So let's see, there's website Geo Protection for Joomla. And so they also have a pro version. So let's see. Let's go enable protection. And here's the geo redirects. You can insert IP. Exclude redirect. Enable language URL. Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff here. Log settings. All right, let's check this out. Website GeoProtection. So I need a registration key. And let's go customize and style. Full version. Logs. Geo redirects. You can redirect visitors from selected countries to a specific page of your website or other domain. And that's in the full version. Okay, so the backend geoprotection for backend is disabled. Yeah. Geoprotection is enabled. Visitors from selected countries and selected IPs will not be able to visit your website. So then you can put in and block. Okay. Okay, so you can only do that in the full version. And you can block by country. Shows my Canada, so that's good for quickly blocking. And you can allow bots. Okay. And that's only available in the full version. All right, so this is good just for blocking. And all right, let's check out the full version and what the cost is here. The full version is $15.95 USA. Siteguarding.com. All right. Oh, and they have a lot. Oh, I think maybe I was on this yesterday. Oh, you know what? Siteguarding.com has this Joomla security suite. And I was helping someone the other day, and this self-updated and blocked them from their site based on the IP. And it had happened to them before. Now they contacted me again. They still had the same problem. So I actually had to go into htaccess file and just take out the block on IPs. So that's interesting just to see that. But we've got Geo Protection for Joomla. Joomla Geo Website Protection is a security plugin to limit access from unwanted countries. The plugin allows you to restrict access to the content of your website. Your website's content is intended for a specific range of visitors, limit to certain countries, or if you want to block access from the countries or IP addresses which are characterized by hack attempts. Yeah, so if you want to block traffic from China, if you don't have content in that. Okay. Main feature: ban visitors from countries you don't want to see. Geo redirection: ban IP address, ban visitors, ban graphs by block country. Spam protection: easy use, free support, easy to set up and free to use. Geo plugin that allows you to block access to your site. Oh, here's the things here. Free version. Front end protection by IP, protection by country, by IP. Oh, up to 15 addresses, unlimited. Of course, we tried to, we couldn't put one in. All right, let's see here. Block by country. Yep, we've seen that. You can redirect the visitors from selected countries to a specific page of your website. You can enable language URL rewrite feature and GeoComponent automatically change language code. Let's see what other pictures. Front end protection. Logs. Okay. Unwanted traffic from countries you can send to somewhere. Okay. Redirects these visitors to special page created for these countries. Okay, so does that mean there's only one option per country to redirect? So this looks like a much more of a big broad brush stroke of you want to do something or redirect from this country to a specific page. Whereas on the other one, you have the option to select a menu and where it goes. So you could actually have lots of menus for redirecting. So you could have a menu to a store and redirect based on country, but you could also have a menu to, like, for instance, a free test or free sample, which would then lead. So it's almost the other one that we've been looking at would be good for funnels. because by directing to a certain page when people click on a link. Okay, so, but that's another cool one too for just blocking everything. So not as precise or elegant as the one that we were looking at, it seems. All right, so here's a question that I have. Let's go back to this site here. Let's say if I click and copy this link address, all right, because we know clicking on the menu will take us there. I wonder what happens if I go to here and close this altogether. And then if I go and open up that, go to a new incognito window, and I paste the URL for starting point. I'm connected through the VPN to Norway. Let me hit enter. Does this take me to the Norway page? It does, and that is really nice. I like that. So I really like the drill down feature here of this one that we're looking at here. Of whoops, let's close that. Of JDEV Extensions. It really is great for creating redirects based on that. Yeah, that is nice. I like that. So this, I think this is more what I'm looking for. Interestingly, talking to, I only read his name once, Roland. Roland, I can remember that. That's the name, first name of the guy that I bought this house off of 25 years ago. Yeah, talking to Roland, we are interested for my friend for his site to be able to drill down to actual states or provinces or cities. Now, that's using the free version of Max Lite. Let's see here, Max Mine. If we go here, GeoIP and databases and services. So there are free things. Not looked in here too much, but here's, see, country and city. And really interesting because they've got, for drilling down, where was the cost for this? Free trial account. I want to try precision, price localization, personalizing web content. No, there's a price range on here, which was, let's just see here. Well, let's just take a look. Here's their enterprise solution here. No, that's not it. Products. Was it this? I have, so you can get an API for this. No, let's go back. Somewhere there was a price, and it was very cheap. It came with the free amount. GeoIP City, no, free insights. $90 a month. That was not it. No, domain. Use the database. Monthly. Yeah, update their database every 4 weeks. This was not it. Let's see. Country. It was like 0.0002 cents per lookup after free number lookups. It was super it was super cheap. Free trial account. I was there. Insights. Oh, here we go. Cost per, oh, this is for GeoIP2 Insights. Accurate, oh, GeoIP Precision Insights web servers are our most comprehensive, accurate IP geolocation solution. Geolocate an IP address down to the postal code level. Get all the data that our standard database offers, plus provide proxy detection and more. When an API call, determine whether an IP is likely being used as an anonymizer and identify the type of anonymizer. Yeah, like I was using, well, I guess, I don't know if VPN is an anonymizer. Probably is. You may use a GeoIP2 precision web services in your commercial product or application without the need for additional licensing. Purchase credit below, pay as you go. Cost per query is, so basically 5 queries is a penny. So 5 queries is a penny, 50 is a dime, 500 is $1. 5,000 would be $10. And if you are using this on a site to make money, if you have 10,000 visitors and you redirect them, you should be able to make more than $5 from 10,000 users, hopefully. So here we got the country, following data elements for a given IP address. The continent with the IP, okay, yeah. The country, which gives you the country location, the country registered by ISP or organization, country represented by users of an IP address overseas military incident, EU country, and EU country located, and the registered country. So that would work well for countries in the EU, because those are like states in North America, or provinces in Canada in many ways. Network. Oh, look, subdivisions. State, province, prefecture. Ah, there we go. So, and this is helpful research for me too, because as I talk to communicate with Roland, I would love to be able to access this level here. He's going to see if that's available in the free version that you can download and install, because that's what I need right there. I need the state subdivision. City would be great too. Postal code with the IP address. Okay, time zone. Bunch of other crazy stuff here. So yeah, so for redirecting, yeah, and that's again looking for redirecting traffic, not showing content. Technically, I suppose what you could do is this. What I could do right now, if we go back to regular labs, GeoIP, you could make an article with conditional content and say, if the visitor is from California, show this content. If the visitor is from New York, show this content. If the visitor's from Canada, show this content. You would have one massive page of code that would load and just show the content, which could work out, especially if you can use plugins to put something in there. You'd have to sort the order of the plugins, or even if you used images, if you use similar images, they would just load once for the whole page, and then you'd just be loading a bunch of text. So that would be a way to do it as well. All right, my mind is turning and churning and thinking. You have to admit, though, it's pretty cool technology that we have now, so that when someone views something, you can see hopefully where they're from, and then give them the option. You present the information, give them the option to change it. And even if they're hiding where they're from, they go to a generic page. You could have a generic page when it's not known, and just say, hey, we have some specific pages. We can't really tell where you're visiting from, but if it's any of these places, click here and you'll get something for what you like. So, all right. So, let's see here. Let me clean up some windows here. That was good testing. Let's close that there. Let's go to, is this, no, that's not a window I'm looking for. Is this the window I'm looking for? Yes. See what's going on the old live stream here today. Okay. Great. Well, what I should do first of all is go into the user menu for here. I'll do it over on this window here. Users, manage. And I will go options, and I'm going to, let's see, guest user group, guest, register, new users are registered. I'm going to go here and I'm going to turn off registration as an option just so that that is not something that's left out there. And put that there. All right. So, I think that covers everything. That covers everything that I had for today. There we go. I just gave, I've got Bjorn's address and Chuck's address on the page there. I was trying not to do that. All right. Yeah, and Bob Blah, that's good. Good generic stuff there. Alrighty. Well, anything that you guys have to share or say? Otherwise, I don't know if I told you this, but I participated in the first Indiegogo campaign that I ever have because I saw a webcam that actually hangs off of a cable, like a USB cable, but it hangs down straight in front of a screen. But it doesn't take that much space, so when you're working, you're actually looking at it. And I thought that would be cool to have. So I have actually ordered that, and they're shipping pretty soon, which should be nice because I want to stop showing everyone this side of my head when I'm on the live stream. So this way I'd actually be looking and typing, and so we'll see how that works. I may have to turn my screen during live streams or work on the background, but I'd like to do something with the background too, get some shells up here or something too. But all right, yes, as Mary said, nice work, Joomlers. I think she has a South African typing there, Joomlers. I think that is spelled in South Africa. All right, everybody, let's go to the screen here, and there we go. Change to some glasses here. Thanks for tuning in. This was great. Thanks for watching me work and helping me test and us looking at things. Get some got a lot of things spinning around, buzzing around in my head now that I can work on and try to do things a certain way, and that will be dandy. All right, so you're welcome, Bjorn. Mary, Chuck is already gone, and I don't think we had too many people here today. Hopefully they're all on summer vacation. Well, I guess down in the southern hemisphere they might be on winter vacation. But all right, thanks everybody. Look forward to seeing you the next time. New release candidate for Joomla 4 out today. Joomla 3.10 a release candidate out today. I think it's 5 that's out now. And I saw a tweet from Phil Taylor saying that a little birdie told him that, I think it said it was a little birdie, told him that Joomla 4 stable is coming sooner than we may think. So that would be exciting. We will see. All right. Good to be with you today. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your attention, your patience, your understanding, your laughing. Wherever you are, be it morning, afternoon, evening, or tomorrow, I hope everything is well with you. Until the next time, enjoy your Joomla sites, and God bless.